He's standing up straight, no? And now they're blurring it out. But look how long they have to blur it down, almost the middle of his thigh.
Guys, it is beautiful.
They're blurring out the jewels.
Like, you're literally gonna have to get another job to get your first fucking job.
Pop, 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 julep. Pop, 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 julep. Pop, 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 julep. Pop, 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 pop.
Hello once again. Guys, we are here on the MVP Club with the beautiful Taryn's Kingdom. And me, Scotty T. Blee blee.
Scotty doesn't know.
I am really in the
Scotty
mood to
doesn't know.
rhyme. I'm just a rhymer. And I just wanted to say that we do not hold back here.
No, we don't.
So I hope you are ready for some delicious, spicy,
Ooh,
jazzy matters on the agenda.
Right, let's get into it.
We are doing 3 minutes, nothing more, nothing less. Please get the 3 minutes ready.
Yes, as you instructed, Master. Let's get into it. We're starting off with your boy.
Guys. Grey's Anatomy fans, this one's for you. So, I don't know if you guys know Jesse Williams. Jesse Williams, you know Jesse Williams?
I didn't follow Grace, but go ahead.
Jesse Williams, beautiful man, green eyes or blue eyes, no hair on his head,
No.
gorgeous man, gorgeous body, and probably a great actor. I don't watch Grey's either.
But we will know his face.
Yes, he's gorgeous. He did like Broadway. He did Broadway, and he's like an actor, and he loves to act. He's very committed, that man. He's a very committed man. And so for his role that he plays, he had to strip naked to the nude.
No?
To the flesh, to the everything off.
That is
No material, nothing. And on the show, he was now naked bums. And then an audience member made a video of him and put that video online, and it went viral.
Oh my gosh.
Viral.
That is such poor theatre etiquette, firstly. Because, can we just have a moment the man is committing to the role? And then secondly...
Like, you did not have his consent.
But I'm going to Google it.
But, thank you.
Whoa, let me first see who this man is.
You did not have his consent to
Damn,
do
I
that.
only have a minute and a half left. Come on.
You did not have the consent.
Okay,
but are
Jesse,
we
we know Jesse.
Did you save my life?
Jesse Williams Broadway show. Okay, let's go. Come through, Jesse. I know this guy's face. I don't know him as an actor on.
And guys, it is beautiful.
But they're blurring out the jewels.
Yeah, because you must now type in the necessary words.
I don't want it's going to be my search history.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe he's like
It's so
out.
beautiful. He is so beautiful.
Yo, no, but listen, Jesse's blessed. And he's such a gorgeous guy to be so violated.
And you know what's even worse? Is
What?
that he's a guy from Modern Family, the ginger.
Yes?
He's also in he plays a gay character.
Oh,
and he's
oh.
with
Yes,
the,
I see.
And he's with the ginger.
I know I'm getting very
And
into the
ginger
detail
is
here,
also
no?
naked in the play, and we also see the ginger, but no one's going on about the ginger.
You're so rude.
And no, I'm not being rude. I'm just saying that no one is going on about the ginger.
But listen, can we just talk about a
baby.
couple of scientific facts here? So, like that. So he's standing up straight, no? And now they're blurring it out. But look how long they have to blur it down, almost the middle of his thigh. Just a young observation.
Guys,
So, anyway, if
Guys.
you want to risk your search history having Jesse's balls, then check it out. Jesse Williams Broadway show, Naked Leak. 3, 2, 1, 3 minutes. Wow, that was a quiet topic. Een ding van die stadjes. Een ding. My wêreld. Anyway, next topic, something that's going to make you feel less happy about life, is the fact that petrol is going up again in June. Again. So
South Africa, get your shit together.
As you may or may not know, the world is in an economic global crisis at the moment. So what's happening is when something like a pandemic or a war in Russia or whatever, it automatically affects everybody.
But why though?
It affects it because the price of oil gets affected. And when the price of oil gets affected, then we get affected because the trade is then affected. And so when it comes down to us mere little Africans down in South Africa, when that gets affected, the price of petrol now shoots up. Everything in life shoots up because we have to manufacture with petrol.
Yeah.
We have to transport with petrol. We have to put lights on. Maybe not with petrol, but we're still going to use some kind of fuel to get things going.
We have to put the lights on with petrol. Yes, absolutely.
And so, well, you need to drive to work to put the lights on or whatever.
Do you know, I literally saw a meme and it was like, you're literally going to have to get another job to get to your first fucking job. Because quite literally, the petrol is outrageous. It's ridiculous. And you know what? Now that I drive, I don't appreciate this. Because when I didn't have license to, I said, oh, jolly, I could go. But now it's not like that. Now I must drive. I must go.
Pricey. It is pricey, guys.
No, I don't appreciate it.
You can see it with basic things. Look here, when you can see something as basic as fruit, something like fruit. Having to transport it inland or outland from farms, the fact that, like, I bought fruit from a nice shop, but it was basically 4 plums for 40 rand, okay? It was nice plums, it was gorgeous, whatever.
I don't know how much plums cost.
Well, I don't think it costs 40 rand. I think that generally, maybe
10 rand a
16,
plum?
maybe 16 rand, maybe 20 rand for a pack of 4 plums.
Was the plums worth it?
It was absolutely, as I say, I bought from a high-end shop. But the point that
Was it
I'm trying
worth
to
it?
say, no, it was worth it. But that's not the point. The point
Okay,
is,
that's not the point. The point's not about the plums.
these plums don't have PhDs from Oxford.
Very
You know what I'm
true.
saying? It's still plums. The fact is that they were transported and they had to be manufactured in
But
such
then
a
again-
packaged and what, you know?
It's so crazy that like 4 plums is 40 rand, but also a pack of cigarettes is 40 rand.
Don't lie. From the bubby.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, because you can go and buy at a quick shop, you know, in a
Yeah.
convenience store. Then I
Is
understand
it not
you're
40 rand? I don't know. I think it's 40 rand. I think
don't smoke.
cigarettes, I don't smoke either.
Do you guys smoke?
Do you smoke?
No, but let's Google it.
And I think it's like 45 rand.
Okay, so let's quickly see. What
It obviously depends on what you smoke.
what Google knows everything.
Say Marlboro.
How
Okay.
much
Okay.
is let's go for the average man cigarette.
Okay.
How much is Rothmans
Rothmans.
in what month are we in now? May 2022 in South Africa. Oh, let's just take Jesse off here. Jesse's here in my oor.
Jesse's in my
Okay,
heart.
so here we go. Peter Stuyvesant is 46 rand.
46 rand.
Camel is 52 rand.
52 rand.
Marlboro is 52 rand.
52 rand.
Benson and Hedges.
Jason and what?
Benson and Hedges is 32 rand. Dunhill, you know, Dunhill's
No one
with the
knows what that
bougie. That's 52. But I know Camel is normally the most expensive. 53 rand for box of Camel.
3 rand cigarette is crazy.
Yo, I'm grateful I don't have that addiction.
Literally when I,
Rothmans is 32 rand, bro. And Rothmans is now obviously like the people's energy. You know what I'm saying?
what people?
The masses, the people's energy.
No.
I'm gonna go buy me a loose cigarette. You're gonna buy a Rothmans.
No. You're gonna buy a Marlboro.
Do they sell Marlboro loose? I'm sorry, did they sell Marlboro loose? We only have
Yes.
5 seconds. Can we quickly just determine this?
My masses is Marlboro.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, there we go. It's
My
done.
masses don't do the yellow folder. Yeah, that's fine. Sorry.
Wait, yellow ball too.
I was doing dirty. Elizabeth dirty.
What a
dirty.
snob. Well, anyway, I remember they used to smoke, they used to call it gebou entjies, the Stuyvesant Red.
Gebou.
Because the people on the gebou smoke that.
Oh my word.
And also you have to have lungs that are ultra gebou because that freaking cigarettes are strong.
No, you are active. You are deciding to play a chimney. Because it's intense.
Ja, Stuyvesant Red. Okay, Stuyvesant Red is not a game, eh?
Oh my word.
Yo. Anyway, right. And then finally, this is a topic that I want to just bring up that kind of links in with the economic global crisis.
Yeah.
So the other day, I went into that little mile at the waterfront called Millionaire's Mile.
Yeah.
And of course, they've got the Gucci and the Louis Vuitton
The
and the Dolce
LV.
and Gabbana, and we've got Hugo Boss and all these gorgeous stores.
Yeah.
So I went in there because I, believe it or not, naively thought I could go and purchase myself something. Yeah. Wanted to get myself something. I was feeling good.
Yeah.
And very
You
naively.
deserve it.
Yeah. And I had saved a little bit of money, and I naively thought I would be able to get something cute in the region of 25,000 rand. Like honestly, I thought I can get a little handbag, for 25,000 rand.
TK.
No, listen, it gets better.
Gee!
I'm saying this because it's something that I really
GK.
wanted. And I'm being vulnerable now as well by saying that I had now budgeted for something.
Yes.
Brew, I go into Louis Vuitton, and my 25,000 means fuck all. Like Cyril said, fuck all.
Don't lie.
I crap you not. So they had beautiful bags there. And it's not like you go into the shop and say, hey, my budget is 25 rand.
Yeah.
25,000. You don't go that. You go, you see a bag that you like and you say, can I see this bag? And then, of course, the shop attendant, whose ego is the size of the freaking equator, they like,
Hilarious. Imagine going to RV and being like, my budget?
yeah, it's like, what mark you here? Why are you here? So I obviously kept myself extremely knowledgeable and bougie of what to
obvi.
expect. Yeah. And then anyway, so then I'm in the shop, what? And I go, oh, this is quite a nice bag. Can I have a look at that one, please? Okay, and Brav takes it off. Puts a little cloth on the counter, and then he starts handling it, and he's very delicate with it. And then he has his cell phone, and then then I'm like, what's the price? Because they don't put the price tag on also.
Yeah, they don't.
Wait, there's more. That's what they want to do to you. So anyway, he takes his phone and he scans it on there, and now I'm really falling in love. So he opens up the string and whatever. And it's a classic one. It's because Louis Vuitton was originally travel bags. That's where it started. So this is a miniature travel bag. So it's literally like this big, and I've got small hands, no? It's like a little box, no? Anyway,
This is the boxes.
it's a little box
The
bag.
box ones.
Yeah, it's a little box, but it's a little clutch almost.
Yeah.
But it's a little box bag. It is so beautiful.
It
It's
is.
stunning. It's really nice. Anyway, and I very casually and almost very nonchalantly go like, okay, what's the price of this one? And then he very casually responds, this one is 95. And I was just like, oh, okay. Okay, that was not what I did. That's not what I did. Okay, I obviously was very bougie. I was very bougie. I was just like, oh, okay. Let me have maybe a look. Let's have it. Brew, 95 motherfucking thousand rand for a clutch badge that's the size. Then there was another bag, beautiful as well, a barrel. It's like a little barrel bag or whatever. I understand that 95,000, no, 98. Sorry, I said 95, it's 98. It's 98, I beg your pardon.
worse.
Yeah. So there was a little barrel bag as well, beautiful as well. And that was one of the two that I wanted to take a look at. So I thought, okay, maybe this one's a little bit cheaper. Bro, that one was 47, no?
Okay.
Again, double my budget.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then I was looking at the sunglasses, very beautiful sunglasses. That was 11,500 rand for sunglasses. And the point that I'm trying to make is that, yes, the rand is literally dying next to the dollar, and all these products are being imported and stuff. So naturally, the price would be absurd. But the thing that I was trying to understand is that the luxury market, and we are going into a full-on global recession real soon.
Yeah.
The luxury market, people that are wearing the Hong Kong,
Okay.
or the Bombay.
Yeah.
They are either got something happening on the side. But how is your average person able to go into a Louis Vuitton store of Hong Kong?
The Bombay.
The Bombay. Have you never heard the term Bombay?
No. Bombay.
Have you guys heard the term Bombay when you have a Bombay pair of tackies or
Oh, I thought you were just making sounds.
the generational gap?
I thought you were making sounds.
Every time we do stuff like this, we're going to go like this generational gap. Just like the Marlboro and the Rothmans.
Sorry.
Generational
No,
gap.
man, I've heard that. No, man, surely.
Bombay.
Bombay.
Hong Kong.
Never Hong
You
Kong.
heard Hong Kong. Majat.
I
Hong
know.
Kong.
I was never Machatis.
Nah, maybe just
Do you know? I don't
Smile
think.
and
I don't
wave.
think I am speaking for all of my people. I do feel like there
okay.
are many people my age that know
okay.
exactly what you guys do, but
Yeah.
I'm just not with it.
Okay.
I'm just not with it. But never Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Nooit in my leven.
But Hong Kong is it right?
Never in my.
Lord Aiden is here to just verify
I
me.
genuinely thought that you were making sounds. That's why I was laughing. I was like, bong gong, bum ba. I was laughing. Okay, sorry, no.
Yeah, these are legit things.
Sorry.
Colloquial. Anyway, people that are able to like play in this tax bracket.
Yeah.
I mean, like, plug a girl. Let me know what you are doing.
Yeah.
I mean, are you on OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Are you doing things that I need to know?
It's my future brain surgeon, man.
It's not my desire to walk around in Louis Vuitton because I've got greater ambitions in life.
Yeah.
But it's just
no.
no.
You know what? If it's your ambition, it's your ambition.
I don't judge. I mean, whatever. But what I'm saying is that, like, we are genuinely in a space right now where I'm just trying to make sense of how can something as
But that is outrageous. That like 95 for a little box
I was even
bag,
in the
no.
Gucci store, fam, and there was this limited edition Princess Diana range that has just started now, and they just released it. Fantastic bag, so beautiful with a bamboo handle, so gorgeous. Bro, the smallest one was starting up at 48,000. So again, like, yeah, I mean, this is some people's annual salary, that you're carrying it out. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I was just wanting to update you in my 3 minutes, nothing more, nothing less, on what the price of luxury items are today, right now, in this month of our year 2022.
That is crazy.
See,
Genuinely.
it's lit.
You're 95. Nah, you had me at 95.
Let's get into today's topic and matter on the agenda.
Let's go.
The issue of real world versus virtual
reality.
world. Let me give it over to you, actually.
Okay.
Let me hand it over to you and have you discuss what your perception or your understanding or idea is of this real world versus virtual. Because I come from a different realm when it comes to that.
What do you mean?
So I come from a space where I was in the public eye before the internet became a thing.
Okay, yeah.
Whereas many people that are, let's say, out here nowadays, establish themselves on the internet. So my perception of the real world is very different to many people that are living in the internet, and then coming out into the real world.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what is your experience, the virtual versus the real?
Like,
Come closer to the mic.
like my experience, you mean, like how has it been for me, or what do you mean?
Yeah. How has it been for you?
There was a time like, because I'm very loud on my socials, and I'm very, and then there was a time when I would, like, when people would come to me and be like, I keep in mind, I'm just I'm paying for my food. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm just buying stuff at the cashier. And the lady's like, you're so quiet. And the thing is, this was at a time when I was like, what? I was like, and I had this I almost felt like, oh my word, am I supposed to be loud every second?
Am I supposed to be TikTok Scott now?
Am I supposed to be on the whole time? Do you know what I mean? And I don't know if I was offended. I think offended is the wrong term. But I was like, wait.
Did you feel like you're disappointing her?
Yeah, I felt like I didn't give her the experience.
The Scott experience.
Yeah, I just didn't want to disappoint her almost and be like, oh my, I didn't want her to be like, oh my word, it's actually not like that. But then obviously I realized that, you know what, I was just buying probably a sack of potatoes. I have no reason to be shouting.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I always used to be kind of in my head whenever I am if I'm just not in the mood to be loud, or if I'm not going on or whatever, then it's almost like I'm a fraud almost, you know what I mean? Almost like.
Were you ever attacked online because of that?
No, because I genuinely am loud.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've never, I don't know, it's a very weird thing, do you know what I mean? Because obviously there are people that are not the way they are in real life than how they are online. But
Did we do something? Okay, now, as you were?
but there is a
Expectation.
there's an expectation, I would say, but I feel like we are progressive enough to understand that person is not necessarily who they have to be online, because there are many people that come alive in front of the camera.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
If for me, for instance, I have 60 seconds. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, I'm going to be loud.
Yeah.
I have 60 seconds.
And
you
you
know
do
what
the
I mean?
most in that 60 seconds.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas maybe, and then there's people that genuinely can't communicate in person, but they feel so lovely in front of it that
Yeah.
it's like they feel
Yeah.
safe almost. You know what I mean? So I feel like the expectation of people being the same or how you want them to be, I feel like it's completely up to that person. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
You can't be on all the time.
No, it goes like that, and I think that that's the unfortunate thing about social media, is that it is 190 billion% curated.
Yeah.
Everything that you see on there is not live.
Mm.
It's curated. It's a perception. It's a presentation of what you as a person decide to present to the
Yeah,
world.
definitely.
It's a full on calculated cognitive plan that you went. If I'm going to talk about what water today, then I'm going to present water how I want to present it.
Yeah.
It's your position and if people like that about me, then okay, fantastic, and then you're going to run with it.
Yeah.
However, when I'm in public and I'm out here and with my kid and with my then people kind of feel entitled to getting water version of you because that's what you have presented to them, and that's what made you relevant and made you land gigs. And this is why in America, for example, people like they rip you to pieces because they feel as if we made you so we can take you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And there's a very fine line. I'm sure there's lots of deep philosophical papers and theories and stuff written out about where is the line between celebrityism and your own personal life, because your basis is celebrity. You only exist because we created a space for you to exist.
Yeah.
We make you relevant. You know what I mean? So it's a very tough one, and it's a very difficult one, because the minute we don't make you relevant anymore, markets don't want you, brands
Yeah.
don't want you. So then what you left with?
Do you know, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I feel like once,
Well, brands are the ones that pay.
yeah, but once brands are on you, then brands stick on you.
Do you
That's
think
what I
so?
believe. Yeah, I do.
I don't think it's. I think that
No, just hear me out quickly.
Okay.
There are many people, like influencers and many people, that are not as relevant as they once were. Do you know what I mean? Many people have their phase when they land on the scene, they are relevant. But that doesn't mean that you will still be an asset to some sort of brand or whatever type of brand. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
definitely.
It just won't be maybe to the level that it once was, but that depends on how you play with it and how you do with it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That depends on how you take your career and what happens with it, and how you decide to still stay relevant and who your new target audience is. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like naturally, I think you would want to grow with the people that you impacted. Do you know what I mean? So say your radio people, you guys grew together. Do you know what I mean? So those people that once loved you still love you so much. Obviously, there's more people that love you now, but I mean, those people are like, they will still be like, yo!
No, there's no doubt about that.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm talking
you
about-
will still be that girl to them because you unlock a memory
Yes.
in their mind that's like, yo.
But I'm talking about sustaining your business. I'm
Okay.
not talking about being loved.
Okay.
Do you understand? Because there are people that have hundreds and thousands of followers, but they're not loved by those people.
Yeah.
They're just there to be updated on what's topical and fun and exciting.
Okay.
So that's very important also to understand, that just because you wanting to know what is happening in X, Y, Z's life doesn't mean that you love that person and that person inspires you or fulfills you. Or I personally follow people that fills my cup.
Yeah, same.
Otherwise, I don't follow you, because I can't afford to fill my cup with stuff that triggers jealousy or unhappiness or anger or hatred.
Definitely.
Do you understand? So me personally, I follow and if I find that I'm following someone that's no longer filling my cup, then let's normalize unfollowing people. Yeah. Let's know. It's a very sensitive topic.
Do you know
But let's
that,
normalize
yo,
it, because
that is
mental health is
sensitive.
wealth. That's very important.
Very
And no one should ever trigger you in a way that does not make you win.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's very important. So that's my one side. What I'm talking from a branding perspective is that it's important to understand that if you are a brand on social media, okay, and people fall in love with your brand on social media, it doesn't mean that brands that spend money resonates with your brand?
Do you know, I just feel like brands really, I think they stick to the people that they love. I really think so.
Maybe.
No? Do you
I
guys
don't-
not
I-
think that?
I
I think
think that
brands
they
grow with
also-
the people. Don't you guys think that? No?
I think that brands like to, I think that you get brands that are risky and innovative and they want to do stuff like that. But generally, like, I don't think brands will ever go to people that do not fit the perfect, like, little house, family, dog named
No,
Rex,
oh,
picket fence,
no,
safe,
oh, no,
comfortable.
that's not what
they
I
don't,
mean, that's
they
not what
don't
I mean.
invest in edgy.
No, that's a different topic. What I mean is, once a brand has set an eye on you, years can go past, and you are not the it girl anymore, it boy or it they anymore. Do you know what I mean? But brands will still
No,
love
that's
you.
not true. That's
really?
not true.
Do you
That's
not think so?
Do you think that a brand that, let's say a liquor brand, for example,
Okay.
that I used to work with many times, did lots of cool campaigns, everything like that. Now that I'm still drinking, but I'm a mom now, and I maybe don't sit in the club toot every weekend. They don't want to work with me. They don't want to. It's not because I'm outgrown or I'm old or whatever. It's just that what the messaging that they want to send is not the messaging I'm sending anymore. Because I'm wanting to do more sophisticated things, maybe. You know, I don't always want to be like, oh, we're out here on the yacht and blah blah blah. You know what I mean? So maybe a more mature brand, or I don't know, in the liquor space, but. Definitely, you outgrow brands. I remember working with brands, and not to toot my horn, but I have been working with brands since the early 2010s.
Okay.
So because I was working in radio and stuff,
Yeah.
and those brands don't connect with me anymore, and I'm not offended by it because
yeah,
I
yeah.
want to evolve. I can't always be Jong Bokkie here pushing alcohol and
Yeah.
crap like that. I want to evolve. But what I'm saying is that is how it works essentially. You do like have funerals for past images that you were in life.
Okay.
And you move on and you have rebirths for new images and presentations that you want to present yourself as.
No, I see that. I feel like in my, like, I thought, I don't want to say the brand, but they are, like, I've seen certain brands that really just, that they stick with certain people. And
You know why there's also that, eh? It's the human element from it.
And that's why I always thought, like, okay, no,
So
because I know these people that are, like, older and, like...
No, the
they're
human
just-
element is that
but
there's an
they're
account
still working
manager.
with that one brand, and I'm like, okay, yo, that's
very simple.
fantastic.
It's the human element. There's an account manager, and that account manager personally likes a certain type of influencer, artist, musician, actor. They personally like them. And then they motivate why that specific. It's not as if they're out here doing market research about this human, but who is out here that, because there are cats out here with big followings, like mind-blowing engagements.
Yeah.
But they don't personally, the account managers personally resonate with that person. And so they don't personally push that person. There are people out there that I've seen already that I'm like, this person will kill it in a Nike campaign.
Yeah.
Oh my word, this person will be so brilliant for this. Nando's, why aren't you talking to that person?
Yeah.
And it's just because the marketers, the marketing people, they play God with who they think the masses want.
I hear you.
Do you understand?
Okay.
And it's no disrespect to them. I mean, they're also just doing it based on what their belief is
Yeah.
and how they think stats work and what feedback is and whatever. But when you go down onto the grassroots of, human beings and like real people, Scott, we went to a wine festival. How many people recognized you? How many people were like, oh my gosh, Scott, I love you, this, You know what I'm saying? At a wine festival, where you would assume is a more mature market, etc., etc. But yet, nobody like at, say, for example, a wine estate ever thought, let me speak to this 21-year-old or 20-year-old, and let's see what value this person can bring.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because the marketers don't know what's happening out here on the streets.
No, definitely.
They're living in their bubbles that is filled with numbers and stats. And then also on top of that, let's also call a spade a spade. The GM, the directors are all these geriatrics that they think they know what they're doing, but they don't. They're too risk. They're too scared. Oh, the internet. They don't know. If you tell them now, look here, put this ad in the newspaper, they'll jump on. They'll froth at the mouth. Let's get it in the newspaper. Let's get it in a magazine. Oh, let's get it on radio. Let's get it on TV. You know what I'm saying? So it's a vicious cycle with regards to the real world versus the virtual world.
Yeah.
And the real world is still dominated by human beings that have emotions,
crazy.
and they want to
crazy.
control the game with their emotions.
Wow, thank you for opening my mind, because I genuinely thought what I said, like, that's what I believed.
It would feel that way because you're almost like, now, when is it going to land by me? Or when is it going to land by that person? Or when is it going to land by that? It seems as if the market is saturated with the same recycled people.
No, which is true, but that I feel like that's in almost every career. I feel
It's
like
not always like that.
once
I don't
certain
think so.
people are in, then certain people are in, which is like a weird thing. But it's
I
not
think
like
it's when you break into an industry,
Yeah.
generally, then you flap your wings and you go
Yeah.
in. But for brands specifically, it's a very personal.
Delicate.
It's a very delicate
it's
personal.
a very delicate place. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that.
And I've just, it's like when you go for castings and stuff and you go in there and you're like, I'm going to kill it now. And you don't get the call back, and you're just like, why not me? Why not me kind of thing. You don't take personal, whatever.
Yeah.
Chin up, move along.
I get that.
We always win at the end.
Always.
Brew. Time for secrets.
with Scott. I'm gonna ring the bell once more.
What's that song that you were quoting from earlier about Ring the Bell? That you someone said M&M rap.
I said 50 cents, please.
Oh.
I said
Yo.
50 cents. Let's go.
Let's go.
get right into it.
Let's get down.
Let's get down. I am very much in love with someone I haven't met.
Ooh.
Do you know now?
It rhymes with catfish.
Do you know now? Sometimes that happens. Has it happened to me? No, it has not.
Has it?
Have I ever been the person that they've not met? Yes, I have.
Have they fallen in love with you?
Yes.
Check how proud you are. It's dark.
How am I not proud? You have not met me. I could be a psycho. But this was obviously years ago. This was like younger. I was like younger.
As one does. So,
But I mean, it does happen. It does happen. It
Be
does happen.
cautious.
And you know what? Maybe that person's real, and maybe they are great in person as well. So you do you, baby. Maybe you'll meet. Amen. Hallelujah. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's me.
look, I'm wishing for the best.
Yeah. I think so. I think, you know what? That's your love story.
Love it.
That's your baby. Okay. No, I don't want to read that.
Do you want to tell me and then I will read it?
The
Say it in my ear.
name, the name. Wait, let me.
I don't want to see the name.
Okay, I'll hide
Come
the
whisper
name.
in
I'll
my
hide
ear.
the name.
Caught my stepfather and my mom doing the deed, still traumatized. She was like, is it in? Did the mommy say that to the stepdad?
Sounds like it.
Oh
That's
my
crazy.
gosh.
That's
Firstly,
crazy.
why were you there? It's
Why were you
them.
eavesdropping?
Yeah, it's their business. It's their
And the
thing.
thing is, it's like read the room.
Yeah. Also, the minute you suspected there's some, deeds going down there.
Read the room.
Why were you there? I kind of low-key feel like you deserve to experience that because wat maak jy daar? You see, life is a very funny way of teaching you lessons. Now you must live with that trauma. Now every time the door closes at night, you're going to be like, is it in? Is it in? They'll teach you. What's the next one?
Okay. What? Okay. I'm busy. Water splash emoji. I'm busy. Water splash emoji. A couple, but I'm legit falling in love with this lady's husband. Should I stop or shoot my shot?
So I'm busy. Water
Splash.
splash emoji. What does that mean? Like you
I think
masturbating?
they're doing it.
All of them, are they swinging?
No, I don't know.
Oh.
I'm busy. Splash. A couple. Oh! Yes! Yes!
They're swinging.
Yes!
She's busy effing.
Yes, the
Okay.
couple. And now she's falling in love with her husband.
Ah.
And now she's like, should I stop or should I shoot my shot?
You see, the minute that you, from my understanding, not that I involve myself in such things, but my understanding is that you never go into that relationships, that style of engagement with a potential falling in love. Because people that do this kind of thing are
But
always
no one
these...
ever, no, you never know you're gonna
but
fall.
these people, I've watched many documentaries. In fact, there's a show on Showmax called Afrikaans, Sex and Afrikaans. But anyway,
No.
then there were these swinging couples.
Please go
That's
home.
good. That's
Why?
so good.
Did you
Please
watch
it.
that show?
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know.
I mean, that old man, he's like this, ek is 'n vuster, ek hou van vis. But anyway, that's not the point. The point that I'm trying to say is,
Why did you see Sex in Afrikaans and you were like, absolutely?
because I have this brain that loves to learn about human beings. And we do not know this, but in the Afrikaans community and culture,
Sex in every language,
sex is such a taboo matter.
but not in Afrikaans.
They love it.
Ek is 'n vuster. Oh,
Bro, you must see what Wimpy looks like, man. His fist looks like this freaking vase.
No.
Anyway, that's not the point. The point that I'm trying to make is that from my understanding, there was these two couples and they were both swingers. And the idea is that it's supposed to like liberate you in your sexual world and the way in that you see things. So there's this sense of like trust that comes into it. And you open
Okay.
yourself up to this and being vulnerable, etc., etc.
okay.
I mean, listen, I'm not judging. I'm just
I
listening.
can see that.
Anyway, so the fact that sis is falling for, one of the
yeah.
people in there is a very like human thing.
Yeah.
But it's also kind of like going against the rules of like swinging.
The arrangement. Listen,
Yeah,
listen to
the
me,
unspoken
zoom in.
rules.
Zoom in, this is what you do. Do you like the girl? Do you like the wife? Are you bisexual? Obviously, you must be some sort of, like, because you do
You guys
look at
are
the
all
both of them.
into screwing,
Do you
yeah.
find the wife attractive? Do you want her out of the picture? Let's start there. If you want her in the picture, I say give them a proposal, but you're actually just there for the man, okay? If not, and you really want the wife out of the picture, then you stay doing what you're doing because you know what you're getting, that love and affection from the man, and that's the man that you want. That's your man. You're going to stick beside him, okay? But if you really want to get rid of this woman, you must not DM me personally. No, I'm just joking. I am joking. I'm joking.
Not joking.
I think if you know what, you sometimes fall, and if they are in a,
Yeah, it's a tough one, eh?
man,
You see, you shouldn't have gotten involved in the threesome in the first place.
yes,
It's a complex matter, and the thing is, three's a crowd, yeah. Too many holes. Too many things to do.
I think
We're not qualified.
I say, give them the proposal. Be like, do you wanna?
But she's falling for the
Would
husband.
you guys wanna
She-
date me?
No, but she didn't say, I'm falling for this couple. She said, I'm falling for the husband, which obviously suggests that she would like to be his exclusively. And, So, I mean, again, no judgment, but girl, like, everything comes with consequences.
Yeah, that's hectic.
It is pretty hectic.
That's really, that's actually very Aina.
It is a very tough one. But look here, if you want to play with the big boys, you want to bamba. That's what happens. These are the realities
You
of...
wanna bamba, baby, must bamba.
You want to bamba. You want to roll with the big boys.
I think just continue.
What else?
I think just continue.
Look, let us continue with this show and say that it was absolutely freaking fantastic hanging out with you today. We will definitely see you next week, same time, same place.
Yeah!
Good job.
Purr.
Purr!
Yo, that was actually a hectic one. That was a hectic ending.
Pop, 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 julep. Pop, 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 julep. Pop, 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 julep.